Hi guys, I'm JP. A couple months ago, I got some Dakota Lithium 12 volt 100 amp hour batteries put in my van, and I just want to do a little follow up, get my impression of what I think about them so far. They're absolutely incredible. I can't. All I have to base this on is compare them to my previous AGM 6 volt batteries that I have wired together. But I bought the top of the line. I don't think I should name names, but I bought the top of the line AGMs, about $700 worth, and they were great. I have no complaints about it. They did exactly what they were supposed to do, but it can be a lot better. I was fully charged. I'd be right around 13 volts. I would lose that shortly. I've got an onboard DC to DC charger hooked up to my alternator, no solar. As long as I'm driving around a good bit, I didn't have too much trouble. But if I ever went a day without driving, I'd have to find somewhere to plug in, or I'd have to let my vehicle idle, or I'd have to go for a drive. Now, my batteries stay in the 13.2 to 13.4 range. Whether I drive around a lot or not, I can go 2 or 3 days without having to drive around much. They charge, the Dakota Lithiums charge so much faster. They hold that charge so much longer. I bought a battery monitor because previously I was just watching the volts on my inverter, and I wanted a battery monitor so I could have a percentage, because I'm not a real techie guy. I don't know. I just wanted to have an indicator that told me the percentage of my batteries. And since I bought that on the Dakota batteries, it never comes off 100%. I've yet to see it go down below 100% because my batteries never go below 13. They'll get to 13.1 sometimes, but one little short trip around town, I'll be back up 13.2, 13.3. And it's just with a little 20 amp Renogy DC to DC charger. And it's made life so much better not having to worry about that. I gave up 60 pounds, I gave up about 60 pounds in weight when I got rid of my other batteries. So they're lighter, they charge faster, they hold their charge longer, they power everything fantastic. And I knew I wanted them. I didn't think I could afford them, and I couldn't when I first got my other batteries, but they are worth every penny that you can spend on these things, especially if it's a lifestyle. If you're a van lifer and you don't have lithium, it makes no sense whatsoever. Now, I know blood from a turnip. If you can't afford it, you can't afford it, but save up for it. Put money aside and get to where you can afford it, because they'll make a huge difference in your lifestyle. I absolutely love them. I got my Dakota batteries. I hung on to my Trojan. I hung on to my other batteries. I hung on to my good 6 volt AGM batteries. I didn't know what I wanted to do with them. But in the van life community in Florida right now, it's thick. There's quite a few people down here from Michigan, Minnesota, all up north, because it's winter time, and up there it's snow skis, down here it's paddle boards. So there's a lot of van lifers down here right now. But I met a guy, he's a techie guy, he does music, he does video editing and that sort of thing. But he's got 2 non-sealed batteries in his van that, I don't know the technicalities of it all, but I know they're off gas, they're not sealed, and they're inside his compartment. He's got a vent for me. He did a good job as far as trying to vent it, but I figured now I've got these Dakota batteries, somebody else needs something else. So not only does Dakota help me out, but in a sense I'm paying it forward, and other people getting helped out too, because I just gave him those other 6 volt batteries. They're less than a year old, and they should be a big improvement to him. So thanks to Dakota, I've got a lot better batteries, and thanks to Dakota, he's got a lot better batteries. So it pays forward, and this community kind of sticks together. If you got something, loud truck, if you've got something that somebody else needs and you're not using it, it's the minimalist lifestyle. If you're not using it, you get rid of it, you sell it, or you give it away, whatever needs to be done. And give it away is always an awesome option. Makes you feel good, makes them feel good. And this whole little giveaway started with Dakota, so thank you to Dakota for that. Being able to do that made me feel good, and my lifestyle's so much better with them. So that's my essentially 2-month review. Could not be more impressed, could not be happier, could not recommend Dakota Lithium more. And the 12 volt 100 amp batteries, I got 2 of them, and they're by far more than I need. I'm just water pump, a couple roof vents, but I do have a inverter powering a 120 dorm fridge, which eats a little bit of power up, but it doesn't eat up enough to put a dent in the Dakotas. They handle it fine. So that's my review for now. I'm gonna get in the van, I'm gonna live a kick-ass lifestyle and have fun traveling around this beautiful state. Probably gonna check in again in another month or 2, give you some more reviews, see if there's anything negative to be said. I really doubt it. I'll probably just have more awesome things to say about these batteries, because they truly are. They're amazing batteries, and I can't be more grateful for the fact that I have them in my van now.